Right.
on this, so
Well,
it's...
not just yours, all the residents.
Oh, correct. I mean, I'm here as a representative group, I'm not on my own. Yes.
Can I ask a question Bob Kovich? What I understand is, all we're asking you to do is the proposal. A man's gonna walk up and explain our situation about the Bill of Rights. We're not making a commitment, we're not asking you to vote on anything, we just want him to explain everything which we can't explain. So that's all we can do. 30 minutes, he's gonna stand right here, he's gonna explain what he has to say, and we're all gonna walk away.
And answer
then you
your
take that
questions.
information, we'll give you the Bill of Rights, and then we'll go from there. That's all we're asking. 30 minutes of your time, and just to listen. We're not asking you to commit anything, we're not asking you to vote on anything, we're not asking you to go to other towns and find out what's wrong. All we're asking is, just listen to what the guy has to say, and then we'll move on. That's it. 30 minutes and just listen. There's no commitment. Just so what he says, he's going to say it to you and whoever's in the room. That's all we're asking.
Well, we might move it off-site, though, because I don't know if we have enough room in this.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. We want you to hear what this guy has to say because we think it's important. That's all.
We might schedule a special meeting.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what we did the last time.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Whatever you want to do.
Right.
And we were impressed. So we want you to hear it.
And whoever wants to come to that special meeting
Exactly.
can come to that.
Yes,
The residents that show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no commitment,
Right.
nothing. That's all we want to do. 30 minutes just so you can listen to that person.
For the whole
I
town.
want one second, just keep in mind that we came to West Wyoming first because of the compressor station. But this is something that we were presented with to present to Luzerne County. So you guys could be the way and show Luzerne County how to do the whole county.
Larry, you're here. What's Exeter thinking?
Well, it will be, I don't want to speak for the counselor tonight, just speak for myself. I would like to see it come to Exeter.
But are they going to have this gentleman?
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and this group started here. These people want to be
You
represented.
know what? Here's what I think
They want you to hear it.
I'll contact Exeter Council. Why don't we have Exeter, a combined meeting of Exeter and West Wyoming?
Yes.
We'd love it.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be great.
There's a good idea.
That is a very good idea.
Yes.
Yeah,
Reach out to Kingston Township and invite them.
And Sawyersville.
Hey, the more the better.
Now,
Can I
I'm not
just
going to
say
reach
one?
out to other towns, but if you put Larry's here and, you know.
I'll bring it to the, we have our work session on the 2nd of April. I'll bring it up at our work session before our
I don't know
meeting.
if you live in Kingston Township, but if you want.
We know people.
But, Gary, I was here for that meeting, so there was a person from Exeter here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
were you on representing Exeter Borough?
But I was here as a resident of Exeter,
As
so,
a resident.
okay.
I'm saying
Right.
Exeter Borough. That's what I'm saying. Did you reach out to other towns?
It's
So,
in the process.
We're not opposed to you having a meeting, but
Yeah.
I don't believe it should be at this type of meeting. I think it should be a special meeting where we get everyone else involved, and you can have whoever you want. You can
Thank you, Mr. Stavish.
It's an informative meeting, Gary. It's informative,
Thank
that's
you
all it
very
is.
much.
Special public meeting, in the meantime, contact these other towns.
Yeah.
Once we come up with a date.
Right, you're gonna have to have a different site. You need a different site, you know that. Last time you had to go off site, so you'll never fit everybody in.
And you gotta make your contacts and bring these other people in too.
Oh, don't worry.
I just want to clarify two things. The reason that Ben is from CELDF, it's Community and Ben Price,
Attorney.
the gentleman friend. He's not a lawyer, but they do have a legal team. Ben Price from CELDF is Community Environmental Legal Defense Fund. And the reason that he feels it's important to come to a group meeting is because the council will inevitably have a number of questions. You'll have lots of questions.
Yeah, we
And
do.
he wants to be here to be able to address them for you from his level of experience that he's had in doing this type of ordinance for other communities. He's helped them to protect their towns.
This is
And
a
it's been
legal
success,
thing?
it's,
It's a legal thing?
Yes.
The gentleman
I guess,
presenting this is
Nancy,
not
my
attorney?
question is, I understand what you're saying, and you're coming to council to ask us that. You have proposed that you have a professional that's gonna come in, and he's gonna give his side of the, you know, what his research was and everything.
he's simply gonna
Right,
present
I
an
understand
idea
that.
to council.
I
That's
underst-
all
I
it
understand
is,
that, but-
for your consideration.
Well, actually, it
Well-
would be to every council that shows up.
Right.
That's
That-
correct.
that-
That
that's
is
great.
very,
That
My
would be
question
so
is, why
terrific.
why don't you do this and invite all the councils and all the residents? Why are you just
Because
asking us to do it for you?
Because, Gary, I can answer that because I'm not from Exeter.
Right.
I can't walk up to the council, oh, yeah, but they could, but I
So
can't.
why don't you get Exeter involved in this?
That's why.
Because the
We
main
will now.
reason is because West Wyoming right now is in a critical location for the thoroughfare of the gas industry coming from the northern tier.
Same
And
thing
they are-
said about Kingston Township.
Well,
Yes, they are.
Yes, absolutely.
Eileen?
Absolutely.
And right
Eileen.
now, we've staved off the compressor, so.
Yes.
So
That's
now-
right, there will be other,
Eileen,
I can,
2 years ago, Exeter took proactive, we went proactive, redid our zoning ordinance, we control our own zoning. Our zoning is very proactive to control, not to prohibit gas development, but to control it. We spent $75,000 doing it, and Exeter has protected itself immensely, where the county has failed to do that for 23 years for the 23 communities. They have failed to do that for over 30 years.
I mean,
So-
West Wyoming is at a critical point right now. I mean, yes, you got rid of the compressor station, but you know that the gate station and the metering station are being looked at, right up the road.
But I think you can't really talk about them with the same brushstroke. The metering station, next to the Wyoming Monument is a metering station.
Yes, but
Weren't they,
the capacity that they're gonna put through there, well, we still don't have all the details, as you
That's
know.
right, we don't have all the details.
They did say in some of their documentation that they intend to at least double the capacity of the existing, metering stations too, over in Bucks County. They're looking to expand, there's no
Bucks
question.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, Buck Township,
Bucks Township, sorry.
Buck Township.
Larry, to answer, Larry,
That's up near Bear
and
Creek.
to your response to the zoning, the utility companies are exempt from local utilities.
No, they aren't, no.
Local zoning, I'm sorry.
No, not entirely. That's not entirely true. They're, even in your borough, they're not. They're allowed to go into an M1 zone, industrial, but not into the agricultural zone. Like you were very fortunate to have your town zoned properly, where some don't have that. The rural areas are all agricultural. They have to go somewhere so they can go anywhere. That's what happened out there.
He was referring more to the utility side of the industry, not the.
If it's utility, but the company came to you was not a utility.
Correct.
Right,
The metering
and-
station is a utility.
Utility is going.
Well,
like,
now they're trying to
you know,
backdoor
see-
themselves in. They're coming up with a different angle, so be careful. That's all I can tell you. It wouldn't be hurt to listen to this guy and this program and get the information, and then let your lawyer review all the
Absolutely.
documents
I mean,
and move on.
I think this community just wants fair consideration of what they feel was a reasonable idea that was put forth to them. And it has worked in other communities, and I spoke to Ben today, and he told me that no one has challenged the fracking and gas banning ordinance. There has not been a challenge for that particular type of ordinance, which is
That's
the
right.
one that we are looking at for West Wyoming, something to.
So she can't see it, just to do a legal review?
She could see it, I mean, I
Is it
can,
online?
I'll contact Ben and have him contact Lynette.
Thank you.
And
I'll
then
give
we
you-
have copies for people when we have the meeting.
Yeah, Nancy, we're not opposed to
Oh,
you having a
yes,
meeting.
absolutely.
We're not opposed to you having a meeting, we think you should have a public meeting.
No, it's not, we should have it, it's us, that's the problem, Gary, it's not you guys and us,
No,
it's all
we're
of us
together.
as a community.
That's right, that's right. That's the point that we're
We
trying to
also
make.
have to protect the community.
Yes, you do.
We will be with you on that, that's
You know,
why it's so
See,
important.
I already have one little problem here. You said that this is a legal thing, a legal presentation, and the gentleman
no.
that's on.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
a legal
no.
presentation, it is an ordinance that has been drafted and has worked in other communities to protect them from the stealing of property values, health, and safety from the citizens of the community, because fracking is a different animal than anything this state has seen. The fracking, the water withdrawals, the chemical laden water that's being disposed of, the compressor stations that pollute the air. I mean, this is a complex industry that is pervasive, and they have the run of the state.
And
that's it. I
then
think
New
we all
York
agree
State
with
isn't
you, but
allowing
What we're
it.
saying is, what we're trying to say is, we're not saying not to have the meeting.
Right.
We want you to have the public meeting, and we're not saying that we're against you, but this council went, and our solicitor, we went through great strides to go up against these people, and to go to
Yes,
the
thank
zoning and the
you.
hearing. We're asking for the other communities. not just us.
Yes.
We want you to
Very
reach out to the other
Realize
communities.
how
Take
much,
a lead here.
but you have to realize how much it taxes
I
our
think we have
resources.
already.
Yeah,
Right, we are the
you know,
leaders, so
we've been leading,
we're looking
no one
for
else is
other
following,
towns
where's
to-
the other communities?
They haven't been.
Exactly, that's,
Yeah.
not legal.
Meetings, so Michael and